Heyo! It's Allen time! Let me go check my phone to make sure that I actually did go live. That'd be a bit awkward. Hey everyone! I have a little bit of a sore throat, so... Hey Kelpie! Give me a second. I'm just gonna put it on my phone to make sure that I know when I go offline. In case it does happen. There we go. Just gonna have that there. How's everyone doing? It's great. What? Friday night? It's Friday, my dude. I always find it funny too with Fridays because whenever I think of Fridays, it just like goes back to my high school days and college days and working days where Friday is like, yes, time to just game until Monday. Boy, things have changed. I mean, technically I still game until Monday, but I have responsible adult things, quotation mark. So, as such with responsible adult things, I'm going to be working on chapter 56 for Offtask. So it's just going to be me focused on trying to outline and ink and all that stuff for it, as well as finishing things up. You adult things. I know, that's how I feel about it. You adult things. Alright, let me go put the music. Let me go check volume check. Alright, looks good, looks good. Oh, and let me get a nice stretch. I've been drawing all day, but I feel like I need to keep drawing. Got some stuff to finish up. But speaking of drawing all day, so I had, like, for those who follow my Twitter and or Instagram, you know, because Instagram is still a thing, I posted something called Inktober, or not Inktober. It's I put a fun spin on it, and it's called Inktuber. Ah, get it? Get it? It's like Inktober, which is that big thing that people got mad at for a while, except instead of a oh, it's a you. Ha ha ha. I love explaining jokes. It makes it even funnier. So the general idea behind Inktuber is instead of, like, you know, just doing inking stuff, I thought it'd be fun if I draw a different ink or VTuber each day. My goal is try to get 31 drawings done, and I'm gonna try to do that to the best of my ability. Though I wanted to, what's it called, draw other VTubers as well, so that's why I posted it on Instagram and Twitter. But I do have a backup plan. I made a list of things that I could draw just in case that main plan doesn't work out. But I do have a couple, so we'll start the, what's it called, we'll start Inktuber off with some drawings. I hear Sheepy, I hear a Tay. How are you doing, Tay, tonight on this wonderful Friday, my dude? Evening. Good evening. Having a good night, I hope. Right now, I'm just gonna be working on chapter 56 for my chapter, or for Offtask. For those who don't know my Offtask, you'll find it on Webtoon. Sound very exhausted? Do I sound very exhausted? I do have a bit of a sore throat, honestly. But, yeah, maybe I'm exhausted. But my sore throat's been like killing me this whole week. Like, it's super duper, I don't want to say super duper sore anymore. Like, it was irritating. In fact, let me go grab a cough drop really quick. Are cough drops drop? Let me go wet my lips. Are cough drops, like, considered drugs? Like, you know, like over-the-counter drug? That might be. Maybe you should take it easy. No, I'm good. I can do this. It's just a simple sore throat. I was taking care of my brother's kid, and he was vomiting all over the place, so yeah, I had to clean up a lot of vomit. I might have gotten it from him. He had like a sore throat as well. Babies, am I right? They don't call me Alan Daddy LaFell Sheep for nothing. I'm happy I don't want kids. No, I do want kids one day, honestly. Like, when I was growing up, you can hear the cough drop in my mouth. Man, this mic is good. One second, let me adjust the popper, or the screen filter. There we go. That way you don't hear it so loudly. Hey. Yeah, but when I was a kid, I literally grew up around kids. My mom, like, would, like, do daycare, and basically I would grow up around kids and help her do her daycare too. Like, as a kid, I'd be like one of the daycare kids, basically running around, making a mess and all that stuff. But as I got older, when she's doing her home daycare, like in high school and stuff, I became like an assistant, so I'm pretty good with kids. Plus, I had like different jobs that involve kids, so I am fodder material. That's why I have Deep Voice Alan ready to go. That way, as soon as it needs to be happening, I could do deep voice for all the children in chat. Hush, little baby. Grew up around kids that acted like toddlers with 6 or so. I really like kids. I'm a very like man, this cough drop is like in my way when talking. Like, I'm an introvert. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious considering like when you look at my Twitter, I barely talk. But I'm actually a pretty good like people talker. I mean, you could tell by slightly with the stream how I talk to people, but outside of stream, I'm pretty good at talking to people. Like old people or older people like me as well as the kids like me. So, not to toot my horn or anything. I don't know if that's something to toot my horn over though. I mean, I guess being social is good. Being very social centric. But I think it's just like, you know, when you think about it, kids are just like small adults. Because adults are just big kids. Wait a second. That doesn't sound right. No. How should I put this? Children are like irresponsible adults. There we go. And adults are basically just big children. That sounds a lot better. Didn't like kids at first, but I had a job with kids and started to love them. Yeah, I think kids are really endearing, especially like when they're not like trying to make you pull your hair out. When you actually like just talk to them and just have fun with them and like see, you know, see what they say, it's kind of cute. Took a doctor to show my father that being an introvert and liking winter and staying inside is normal. So, introverts are alien? The thing is, introvert isn't as like, you know, oh, I want to get away from everybody. Oh, I hate it. It's just that they prefer being alone more, right? It's not like they're antisocial. It's just that they prefer a certain thing more, right? Extroverts, on the other hand, prefer being around people. That's all it is. But I'm pretty sure given the situation, both can like function fully on their own, like in their own like opposite directions. Extrovert won't go crazy by being alone, and an introvert won't be crazy when they go out in public. Those are extreme cases. Radical. Man, these cough drops are good. Like, have you guys ever had what was it called? It's the herbal one. It's the one that's like somewhat pricier, but they're really tasty. Ricola, that's what it's called. Ricola. I had to look at the cough drop wrapper. Yeah, Ricola. Like, those things are like candy, I swear. I don't have Ricola, but I was just thinking about it. I was like, oh man, if I close my eyes, while drawing of course, because that's what I do. When I close my eyes and pretend hard enough, maybe I could think I'm eating Ricola. They're from Switzerland? Everything good comes from Switzerland. Cheese, Ricola, people, cows. Happy cows come from happy places. Switzerland is just a very happy place to be at. Now cough drops. I do remember in one of my occupations that involved children, I remember I got in trouble because I thought kids were allowed to have cough drops. Because I thought, like back when I was a kid, I think I was allowed to have cough drops when I'm coughing. But when the office called me and said, "Did you say this kid could have cough drops?" I was like, "Yes." And they said like, "No, that's against the rules." I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry." So cough drops are considered drugs, guys. Don't eat cough drops. They advertised in Germany by the typical German Lederhosen and screaming Ricola. You know, German's such a fun language. Whenever I hear it, I want to learn Ricola. Or not Ricola, German! Ooh. Guys, I think I have a fever now. The fever burning off brain cells did it more than it is killing off the bacteria. My body's going into a cardiac arrest. I shouldn't joke about that. They say, you know what they say, knock on wood. I want to learn Ricola. You start by inhaling, you start by eating. There we go. Zoom out to make sure everything looks good. I think I missed a line here. I actually been practicing a lot of Japanese on my Duolingo. Like, I think I'll do it one day for fun, like have a Duolingo stream. But I've been practicing a lot of Japanese. You guys want to hear it? You want to witness my power? You screech Ricola? Yes. Ricola wo tabemasu. I eat the Ricola. Yeah. See? Yamero! Whoa, sex! I know how to speak it. It reminded me of that time I bought that Japanese book from, like, what's it called? One of the Expos? Because one of the Expos had this really cool swap meet, and I bought this really good Japanese book for $1. It was like elementary Japanese, and it had like a bunch of phrases and hiragana and katakana, and it was pretty good for teaching some of the smaller stuff. We could do that on stream, guys. You want to learn Japanese with me? Do you guys want to be Japanesey? Fully converted to a weeb? There we go. Speaking of, so amazing. So tasty! Amazing! Go. You know, it's been a while since I got sick, that's for sure. Like, I'm starting to think, like, I don't know if it's a sickness or if it's allergies. I was talking to a friend and they mentioned like how a person could just get allergic all of a sudden. And that's like one of my bigger fears. Like, I do not want to get allergic. Along with getting stabbed with a bunch of needles. Like allergies just means that like I just need to prepare for like injections and stuff. I want to avoid anything that has to do with injections. I'm a big baby after all. Don't take me to the doctor. I've been trying to make sure I stay healthy too. Like, I make sure in real life, I try to at least go out and walk or even run at least once a day, depending on the situation. And I've been trying to get more exercise as I can. Because I have a big fear of like needles. And I guess when you think about it, isn't that a good thing? The fact that I'm trying to keep healthy due to my fear of needles? That fear of needles should be for everybody. Everybody should have a fear of needles. That way, they never want to go to the doctor. Allergic? Is that a word? I don't know, but I'm gonna coin it now. It's just like how people coin like, Pig Latin and what's it called? Internet speak. You only know like 3 or so words, maybe more, but from the top of my head, I know Yamare means quit it. Yamareo means stop, I guess. Yeah, that's the easiest way to put it. Hi, which is H-A-I, means yes. Konnichiwa and sayonara. Although, chotomate means to wait. So it's like a hold on a moment in a way. Please don't kill me with your horns. Not knowing to write Japanese with Latin letters. Okay. It's okay. In fact, like, it's a lot more easier than it looks. Like, it's one of those things that it looks complicated from the outside, but once you actually pick up on like certain things, it's actually rather similar to a lot of languages. Actually simpler. Like, Japanese sentence structure is more based on like smaller contexts. So oftentimes you will hear like things like "Hi, gakusei desu," which is something simple, just say yes, student is student, basically. And based on the context, like if you're saying like, oh, Takashi-san wo gakusei de arimasu ka? Basically asking, is Takashi a student? Then that's basically, you could say, hi, gakusei desu. It could be like, yes, Takashi is, you know? But in the same context, if they're asking you the question, you could still use the same sentence. It's just context. What I love about German is that they are similar yet different. German's a very interesting language. Like back in my high school, that was an option for elective, but I could never get into it. Like it was always fill fast. Sadly, Spanish was like the only one that was always open. Not to say Spanish is not a language, like a fun language. I do prefer like to learn something more European because I always wanted to go to those European nations, and I know Spain is a place in Europe, but I wanted to go to Germany or France, and I know they had like German and French. I want to go like I want to go places, guys. It'll be just like what I did for my Anime Expo thing. For example, ga natta means good night in Norwegian, gute Nacht in German, but they sound different, yet similar. I think it's because, yeah, Latin roots has like very similar wording. Like when you say guten, in a way it's like very close to just saying good. So it's like good morning, guten Morgen. You're learning Spanish? Spanish is a really interesting language. I actually was learning that like in high school. Like it's a funny story. Like in high school, I didn't have enough credits to graduate with language. Like I didn't meet the language requirements. So like I had an option to actually go to the college and take night classes there. That way it counts as both high school credit and college credit. So I was able to alleviate both my college requirements for language and my high school requirements for language just by taking a college class while I'm still in high school. It was interesting because I also had like a free period. So during that free period is when I did all the homework for my night class. I never realized it, but I've always been a hard worker. I always thought I was lazy. Now I think about it, when I say things like that, it does make me sound like a tryhard. I'm a tryhard at life, chat. German word for salmon is Losch, and in Norwegian it's Laks. Which is how you pronounce Laks. Language is very something, that's for sure. You love my art streams? I'm glad you do. I mean, technically my art streams are like Zatsudans, and Zatsudans are just basically like chatting with members. You guys thought you were gonna get an art stream? This is actually just a Zatsudan stream. I should just change it to just chatting at this point. Kind of favorite streams? That's good. I'm glad you like them. They are pretty chill and relaxing, honestly. Did I hear a mukbang? If the mukbang is eating all these cough drops. Alright guys, I'm gonna draw myself a bunch of food and we're gonna make it to a mukbang stream. I'll just eat while I'm doing it. Oh, that'd be pretty interesting. Making like a whole bunch of virtual food for my virtual self and eating virtually. A virtual mukbang, the first of its kind. Pioneer of the arts. They call me Alan Art LaFell. Oh, speaking of art, I don't know how many people here heard of the Internet Historian. He came out with another video, and he's like a pretty funny guy. Will you eat live fish and squids like South Korean? I ate fish, not alive though, but fresh. But not a squid either, but they were pretty fresh. But yeah, the Internet Historian came out with a new video about like caves and stuff. This man who got stuck in a cave. I won't spoil it, but it was crazy. It made me realize things have never changed. History has always been the same. Everything that they did back then will be the same thing that we did today. Time never changes, guys. Hey Hyun, how have you been? What's up, Hyun? Hey, yo. The one who cut his arm off? No, it's not the one that cut his arm off. The one that had a whole city help him. He was like literally stuck in there for days and days, and people come in and out to help him out, but the cave refuses to give. And I won't spoil it whether he survives or not. That's for you to watch the video, but it was a story full of twists and turns. I'm busy with school. I still have more homework to do. Aw, I get you. Why don't we work together? Like, you could do your homework, I can draw. Right? And then you could just like, we could just like, you know, I'll keep you accountable. Like every 10 minutes I'll be like, Hyun, where's that homework? Parker, I need those papers to by Wednesday. But sir, it's only Friday. Parker, get here now. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's the only thing I remember from Spider-Man's. At least old Spider-Man, where he was like he worked for the Daily Blavity or something like that. Was it called the Daily Blavity? I don't know my Spider-Man actually now I think about it. I do know he worked for the newspaper thing before he was a pizza delivery kid. And it's like his boss wanted more pictures of Spider-Man and he's like, sir, Spider-Man's a good guy. He's like, no, I'm gonna expose him for the villain that he is. JJ. Is that like DDD's brother? King Day. Did you know DDD was supposed to be pronounced Day? That's just because of Japanese phonetics, because you know they don't say D there. When it's DEDE, it makes a D sound rather than a D. DIDI would make a D sound. So over there they call him King Day. And you can actually hear it too in the when they announce it in the Japanese version of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Whenever they say his name, it's like King Day. Oh, that's Peter's boss. Oh, that makes sense. Peter, I need those papers here by Wednesday. Sir, it's only... that's next week. Now! What a bully. Oh, but for Hyun, who's jumping in, I'm just working on chapter 56. So, just gonna be humbly working on my stuff while talking to chat. Do you know Gundam? I know Gundam in the terms of building. Oh, I just realized I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I was pressing my mute button because I was about to burp. Oh, you guys didn't hear that. I'm gonna scrub that out. Did you just burp? No. I have. Ooh, nice no. Okay, so the thing was like my mute button is right next to my Discord mute button. I pressed my Discord mute button instead of my stream mute button. Released again. Oh. I need to recover from this. I'll never financially recover from this. Well, mentally recovery, so it's fine. I'm sorry, guys. I'll never forget this moment. Oh, next time I'll make sure I look at the button. You burped right at the mic? No, the thing is, the mic is in front of my face, and I was like, I looked down and I pressed the mute button, but I realized I pressed the wrong one. I made quesadillas for dinner. And I had them with like nachos and some leftover corn, so I had like a full meal. Homemade quesadillas, and there were chicken quesadillas, and I make the chicken with the corn too. It was good. It was delicious. Nom 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 nom, delicioso. Chicken, yeah. I like chicken. There's like so much things you can make out of it. It's the manliest burp. Oh, watch this. I'll do a manlier burp. Not now though, I have to get some soda. Oh, that's a good idea for content stream. Burping endurance run? How many? If I stop burping, the stream ends. Future fan service? Yamero! No. More like Yamare don't. Yamero kudasai. If you would please. Speaking of chicken and cooking chicken, there's this one YouTube channel that like I've been watching recently where the guy's like focused on cooking meat, and he always shows up on my feed, and it's because he always does something strange with the meat, like I dry aged a steak for 1 year, let's see how it tastes, or I marinate the steak in mustard, ketchup, and mayonnaise. Let's cook it. Or, yeah, and so on, right? So there was one thing where he tried to freeze dry the chicken, and he tried to like butter it up using Wagyu beef oil or Wagyu beef fat, right? And for those who know what Wagyu is like one of the most tastiest meats in the world. And basically, by using the beef fat on it, he wanted to rehydrate the chicken using it. In theory, that it would absorb the flavor and become a Wagyu tasting chicken. I swear to the God Emperor. But little does he know that in reality that is not how it works. Have you tried Wagyu? Yeah, I have not. I want to. Like, I know it's like $500 sometimes. Like, even low grade beef can probably go for like at least $100. But I do want to try it once. Which is cool because like my mom has this like friend in Australia who actually owns a Wagyu beef farm. So she's inviting me, or well, my mom's inviting me because her friend's inviting her to go to Australia to try it, like basically slaughter one of her cows and like, you know, serve it up to us, basically. I kind of want to try it. Of course, it's like one of those things, like, you know, probably won't be able to do it immediately because, you know, of all the restrictions and stuff. You invite me to go to Australia? Yeah, sure. I'll drive all the way there to your house and I'll be like, hey, Hyun, get in the car, right? And then we'll drive all the way to Australia. Maybe we could see kangaroos and stuff. But if we come across a spider, I'm turning this car around. Those spiders are terrifying though. But I bet they're tasty. I don't know. Like, I'm on the mixed fence signal here. Yes, because that totally made sense as a sentence. I'm totally mixed on the idea of eating a spider. Because when you think about it, spiders and crustaceans aren't too different. And on all accounts, people talk about how like spiders taste like crab. And it makes sense when you think about how close they are actually on the family tree. So I was thinking like of doing the forbiddenness of eating a spider. If they have it prepared well, the hair cooked off, the spider's thoroughly dead and cleaned out, I might try it. Would you guys try it? Like, not like Fear Factor where it's like they give you a wiggly spider and you eat it. I mean like actually like thoroughly prepared and cooked. I think anything like left alive like would be hard to eat. Asians eat anything? You're right. I eat all kinds of vegetables and meats. I had blood stew once, if that makes you feel better. You're disgusting. No? It's okay, young. I'm Asian, I'm drawing the line here. The line is drawn here. I shall not consume any spiders today. Don't worry. If we ever meet up in real life, Hyun, I'll just like, you know, I'll make a meal for you. And I'll sneak some spiders in there. Just like Hachima. I don't think I'll ever want Hachima to cook for me. She'll just sneak a whole bunch of spiders in my meal. Oh, speaking of which, Hyun, speaking of spiders, cooking, and Hachimas, VTubers, right? I haven't, I was gonna talk about this later, but I might as well talk to it with you now that you're here. You eat giant ants. I got a story about that actually. I'll tell you about that after this. So I'm doing this whole, what's it called? This month, for the month of October, right? Let me show you. I'm gonna show, this is gonna be spoilers for everyone. Boom! Oh, well that's massive. I was thinking of doing Inktober, but instead of Inktober, get it? It's Inktuber, get it? Get it? So the general idea is that I get people to give me like PNGs of their VTuber model or VTuber to be, right? And then I would ink it. I'll make like a, oh wait, another burp coming. Don't worry, I know I'm pressing the right button. You can see my character. Unmute, no! No! But Yoon, I do know that you told me how like you had a model. Did you want me to do an ink of yours too? I still have, what's it called? A picture of it. Guys, follow Hyun. No! Do you want me to ink your character? Like an inkling? Don't follow me, I don't have anything. Follow Hyun, follow Hyun! Everybody do it. Ink my character. If you have a V2 model, I will ink it. Just like a Splatoon character. But going back on that, talking about bugs, you don't mind if you have extra spots? I have a lot of extra spots. I'm supposed to do 31, and I only have 3 so far, including you. Oh wait, maybe I should include myself. That's 4 technically then. So I have 4. I'll do it. I'm trying to look for VTubers, trying to suck their souls out. But going back on the anyone watching gets a free drawing, basically. If you guys have a VTuber model, just like send it to me, even if it's not debuted or if you don't plan to use it. Yeah, it's pretty much a free drawing, guys. Free commission, guys. Heck yeah. But speaking on the matters of that ant, hey Renkel, how are you doing tonight? Really quick, I had a story. So back when I was a kid, like a wee little lad, I would like oftentimes when I see ants on the wall, I think it was like when I was 4 years old, I would lick the ants off the wall and eat them. I remember it totally. Like I would eat the ants, and on the like not the floor, but like on the table too. I was just like. I don't know why. I think they tasted good. I guess I don't know what was the reason. I forgot to draw the hand on this one. How are you doing, Renkel, tonight? I'm just working on chapter 56 tonight. Hopefully you're doing well. Doing well, Renkel. When I was that age, I would just crush them with my thumb. I think that's the thing. A lot of people back when they're like kids would. Am I back? Heyo. Am I back? Hello? 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 Is my chat frozen? I can't tell. Somebody say something. Somebody donate a super chat. GP left us? Okay, yeah, my internet disconnected, and I think I know why, so give me a second. There you go. I forgot. So I think I know the reason why I disconnected. Give me a second. Let me go turn off my TV. So the reason I disconnected probably was because what's it called? On my PlayStation 4, which I haven't touched in such a long time, I actually decided to re-download Overwatch. That's a sin in itself, Alan. What are you doing? You monster! But yeah, I wanted to reconnect my Overwatch Connect because I was talking to Frosty earlier, and he told me how Overwatch 2, like he told, like I knew about Overwatch 2 having that thing where it's like, oh, you had to, if you don't have the game, you had to go get the characters again, right? And I was like, I guess I had to do that because I bought Overwatch on the PC or the PS4, right? But Frosty told me that apparently there's a way that you can just transfer it over, and he was right. So that's why I had to download Overwatch again, because in order for me to do that, I had to have the game installed, and I had to access the account from in the game. So yeah. Yeah, the merge. So I guess I got all my characters for Overwatch 2, guys. Overwatch stream, let's go! Maybe I'll say do one farewell run Overwatch. Abrupt Overwatch stream. I think it'll be fun. I mean, like, the game's free to play, and now that I have all the characters, I guess it's, you know, it can't be that bad. Right? 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 Someone reassure me. Overwatch 2 is gonna be okay. I'm not paying for it, though. How many people here in chat are looking forward to Overwatch 2? Raise your hand, don't be ashamed like I was. Sure! No, you to reassure me. Overwatch 2? Okay. We could make a party, right? I like to play tank in Overwatch 2. Or not Overwatch 2, Overwatch. You shall play Overwatch 2? Get it? You shall wait Overwatch on release date? I getcha. I enjoy playing tank. But like I'm kind of nervous playing tank now because the fact that there's only one tank. Like the problem with that whole thing, the idea of having just one character per role, makes it so like there's a lot of pressure on you. I can understand why, but the off tank was technically just like a backup kind of thing. It's like a shooters or lead the team to defeat. It's okay. That's the whole point of it. If you're not holding your team back, you're not doing it right. Watch me. Team's gonna carry me. I made sure to eat extra food. That way when they carry me on their back, it'll be extra heavy. Gotta eat this whole box of donuts, chat. Time for my donut mukbang. Oh, I don't know. Just thinking about mukbang is making my heart hurt. Doesn't even share, no. Wait, I had to bully him, it's okay, no more donuts. Let me see. Let me go buy my ASMR mic and I'll do a ASMR mukbang. And we're like, donut. A donut bomb? Is that like a donut with a lot of sugar on it? Like that Simpsons episode where they try to kill Homer with a donut? Filled with Nutella and crumbled Oreos. Wow, that sounds really good. And bad for you, but really good. That's a lot. Nutella is like peanut butter's younger brother. And cooler brother. Nutella, rather Nutella surrounded by dough. You ate an entire pizza? What size? What was on the topping? Tell me in 20 paragraphs or less. There we go. Drawing my little feet. Cheese and sujuk. What's sujuk? Is that some sort of vegetable? That sounds pretty good though. Ah, I just thought of something. Sauerkraut pizza. Yay or nay? Turkey salami? That sounds pretty good. Or do you mean just Turk salami? Because that might be it too. Tastes awesome when cooked. There's kimchi pizza, so sauerkraut. Turkish. Whenever I see turkey, I always think turkey. Because my friend would do that. And I'm like, I'm having a Turk sandwich, and I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? Turkey! You know, actually, I was looking at a video, Hyun, about like pizza in different places, and I saw like a Korean pizza, and it didn't have kimchi on it, but it did look. I think it was like one of those things where it's exaggerated, but it looked kind of disgusting. It's like, I don't know if it was like, did it have that sweet potato? Yeah, it had that sweet potato. It was like that person, like he put like a whole bunch of different things on it that didn't belong on a pizza. Like when I saw it, I was like, oh. You know what I'm talking about? That one video? They're like, when I went to Korea, I had this kind of pizza. And then like the corn thing doesn't look too bad actually. Like I think corn on a pizza is not that bad sounding, honestly. But then like when you say sweet potato, got a rice cooker. Never want to eat rice without it. It makes it so much easier to cook rice. Never had to cook it over the stove, that's for sure. When I had pizza in Korea, it had sweet potato and it was sweet. Pizza with corn is pretty good. I don't know about sweet corn, but regular corn is fine. Also, I'm starting to get really dry. Like, the fall season's here and my lips have been chapped. Did you hear that? Did you hear that ASMR? Let me do it again. I got chapstick. Wait, just gotta make sure this is a chapstick and not a glue stick. Moisturize. I'm moisturizing, guys. I'm moist. I'm making like Finana and getting wet. Moist. Finana. Oh man, this like chapstick, while it works really well, it is really stinky. Like super duper stinky. It's not like that's like sweet minty smell or watermelon smell. It was like super duper stinky. What chapstick? It's called Carmex. Actually, it's a lip balm. That's what it says. Chapstick, lip balm, potato, potato. Oh, ah! You know, when I was younger, I was like so scared to put chapstick, especially in school, because like it looked like lipstick, and I was like a manly little kid. I was like macho. I was like, I'm not gonna put lipstick on my lips. So I went all the way up through high school without putting chapstick on. Oh no! Oh yes! I would like lick my lips so many times because it was so dry. At least during the winter. Like during the summer, it was like it's usually more moist during the summer. Moist like a fish. Chap lips for those days? Yeah. Oh, I remember those days. Let that be a lesson. Stop being macho. Because you're already macho, chat. You're macho. My box. Heh. Heh heh heh. I actually was looking up ASMR mic. Not to buy or anything, I was just kind of curious what they look like because I was making a thumbnail. And one of my thumbnails is going to require an ASMR mic in it, so I needed to figure out what they look like, draw it. And I didn't realize, get this guys, did you know ASMR mics look like this? Where they have like the big bar in the middle, and it's like two rings, and then on the end of it is an ear, like a literal ear. It's like a plumas. If I had this, I would put googly eyes on the middle, and a smiley face. Oh, you're so moe, ASMR-kun. Can you imagine, chat? ASMR stream? It'll be fun. Every day, I'll remind you the possibilities that could have been there. Gotta spend $1,000 on this ASMR mic. There we go. I always draw my hands in a simple way as usual. Speaking of ASMR though, I did want to learn to sing. So for those who know their Hollow Stars, I was listening to Vesper. And for those who don't know who that is, that's the forever 28-year-old Teehee, who the forever 28-year-old vampire, that's what it's called, right? And he was talking about it, and he was talking about like when it comes to becoming part of HoloPro and all that stuff, there's three key, holy trinity of skills: singing, art, and gaming. And I was thinking like, I guess that's true when you think about it. And I was thinking to myself like, when you think about it, to be an efficient VTuber, I guess you need to have like at least some of those skills, whether it's gaming, art, or singing. And I thought, well, what if I want to become more powerful? And the only answer I could think of was to sing, chat. I can art, I can game, but can I sing? That's a good question though. I don't think I can sing, honestly. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop trying. I'm gonna give it a try, chat. It'll be great. There we go. Let me see. I'm trying to think how I'm going to do the background on this shot. Oh, I forgot his sleeve. I don't feel like doing background. If you can do anything if you believe. I know that's what Vesper said. Just gotta put your mind to it. Gotta sing. Gotta sing. I gotta sing about the moon that it bring. I gotta sing. I gotta sing. If you know that song, it's time to go to bed, Grandpa. Oh. I'll draw backgrounds another time. I think backgrounds need a little bit more attention. And my attention is half split. Man, I should have got something to drink. I feel sometimes I regret not grabbing a drink during these times, these trying times. Oh, speaking of trying times, so chat, did you notice that on the bottom right of your chat thingy, there's something that's like called highlight message or something? Yeah, chat highlight settings or something like that. I'm not too sure how it works, but I was listening to a video about it. So apparently recently, Twitch TV added something that's very similar to YouTube, like the YouTube super chat system, where essentially you can basically pay money to have your chat message be on screen. Well, I don't know if it's on screen or something. Like the way I was listening to it, the guy was saying how it shows up below the stream. And it's Garbo. I heard about that too. I heard, like, I haven't seen it, but I heard about it from Voice Critical. And like, apparently, get this guys, right? It costs $5 to have your message underneath the stream for 30 seconds. But if you really want your message to be there, and if you really want to have a chance for the streamer to read it, you could pay $100 for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's do the math there. Beneath, yeah. $5 for 30 seconds. Meanwhile, you could pay $100 American freedoms for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, right? Wouldn't it be cheaper to buy this? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times? Because if you bought this for a total of $25, right? Technically, that's the same thing as this. That's the point. Knowing Twitch, it's probably the same thing like their ad thing, where it's that you're not allowed to buy more of these. That's like super exploitive when you think about it though, because it forces you, like, instead of having it so like you get a discount, you pay extra. You don't get a discount for wanting more. You pay extra for wanting more. Oh, Twitch TV, what are you doing? So who wants to move to YouTube with me? Oh wait, I'm a Twitch affiliate. I'm not moving to YouTube, guys. It's not on my contract, guys. Oh, I'm gonna get reported. I'm getting fired. Say goodbye, everyone. This channel's dead now. It's okay. Out of curiosity, what do you guys prefer when it comes to streaming platforms? Personally, like, I enjoy YouTube a bit more. Not because of the simplicity or anything, but the fact that, like, when you do ads, when you watch ads, it felt like it's just like a one-time thing when you're looking at other people's stream. And it doesn't feel like the ads just keep on coming. For some reason, like Twitch TV and their ads just seem like an endless stream of ads. Like sometimes I would join a stream and it's like 4 ads in a row. YouTube is better, but Twitch chat, yeah, Twitch chat is definitely more active. And I do know, like, in Twitch TV, they actually have game integration, which I found really cool. I would love to see that on YouTube, but you know, it's one of those things that it's not a defining thing for Twitch. I'm not gonna sell my soul for it. Anything. I do want Twitch to better themselves though. Like, I feel like that whole thing where they're selling super chats for $100 just for 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes, not very bright, not very good, not a sweet deal, honestly. That's pretty yeah bye, as they would say. That's a pretty yabe move. There we go. Who knows? Only time will tell what happens to Twitch. Hopefully it's not as bad as they make it sound, because it sounds like they're guzzling money hard. Like they're losing money on streamers, and that's why they've been pushing this whole like we gotta make sure you guys are earning more money. Oopa. There we go. Remy looks cute. So does Aine. My favorite story is Offtask. Oh, but speaking of updates and how Twitch changed, I'm going to talk about Terraria, because that has nothing to do with Twitch TV and updates, but it did get an update. I don't know how many people play Terraria, but it got the Labor of Love update, and it's actually really, really cool. They added a whole bunch of content. I was considering streaming it. Like, I've been weighing over it, whether I should stream it or not, because like, if I was going to stream it, I would do probably the new seed, which is super difficult, on master difficulty, which is even more difficult. But I don't know how interesting that would be to do. Like, the thing is, I'm a very careful player. And I put like careful in capital letters with underlines and quotation marks just to make sure that you guys see it. Oh, and bold it in size 14 font, right? I am a very cautious person. When I play that game on that hardest difficulty, I move slow, meticulously, and I make sure I survive. And I don't know how entertaining that would be as a stream thing, honestly. It kind of reminded me of Digimon too, because my brother would get mad at me for playing Digimon World 2. Because the way I played Digimon World 2, to put context into it, Digimon World 2 had like an overworld map that's broken up into tiles, right? And it's like you traverse each tile, but if you step on a tile, there's a chance that it has a trap, right? So the trap could do bad things, like it'll explode your mech, or it could cause damage to your Digimon, or it can cause your threads to go slower, things like that, right? But if you press the X button, right, your tank actually manually checks each tile as you pass by it. So when I was younger, my brother would hate this so much when I played it. I would press X after every single step because I did not want to get hit by a trap. So what would normally take like 30 minutes to play took me 2 hours to get through a dungeon. So yes, I'm a very careful player. And I don't know how well that would translate to stream, because I usually stream for 2 hours, so I don't know how well, you know, me being cautious would translate. But who knows? Like, if you guys play Terraria, you know what I'm talking about. Who's my Terraria players in chat? You are. Yes, you are. Who's my little Terraria players? Out of curiosity, has Twitch been acting up? It could be fun. Everyone has a different playstyle. Oh, I meant solo. I was planning to go in solo. I ain't no shishy. I think it'd be pretty cool if everybody has a different fighting style. If I could find like 3 other people. You know, yeah, you know, I'm a solo player. I'm like Kirito from Sword Art Online. I'm like solo leveling. I'm like the every other webtoon where the guy has to level up on his own. I'm that guy. I think it'd be pretty fun to do a Terraria on stream though. If I could find somebody else. Much less find somebody else, like, you know, in a team. Sharing supplies, being able to do fun stuff together. Building our Minecraft beds together. Gonna play some Overwatch? Okay, have fun. Oh, I got Overwatch too. We could play together. I'm gonna play. Oh, I'm not gonna play right now. I'll probably play a little bit before I sleep. Overwatch. Have fun, Yoon. Good night. Don't get angry. So speaking of angry, it's time for an ad break, chat. I mean, I want to make sure I stretch my hands. I want to make sure you guys have a chance for water and bathroom break. And I want to make sure I have time for water and bathroom break. So we're going to take a small ad break, 1 minute and a half, 1 minute and a half, 1.5 minutes. There we go. That's the correct way to say it. And we'll be right back, chat. Ad time. Rage! Little do you guys know, I actually don't cut myself out. I stop. What you hear is what you hear. Let me go stretch, guys, though. I'm gonna go stand up. I'm gonna stretch my legs. It's gonna be far away. You want some ASMR? You'll get some ASMR. Listen to this. Oh, ASMR. ASMR. I make sure to stretch my legs too. Even though you sit down for long periods of time, you gotta make sure that you stretch your legs, stretch your body, get a nice good stretch. Ooh. Make sure that your hands are nice to stretch. Make sure your eyeballs are nice to stretch. Kinda wish I had more tea. I had some peppermint tea. I heard peppermint tea is good for the throat. Ad over. Wait, no, it's not over yet. You like it when I'm over here, chat? Can you still hear me? I'm a ghost cat. Ooh. There we go. Nice, stretched to the point. Alright, ad over. Hey chat, how are you doing? I was totally just sitting there stretching, not talking to my chat members or anything, so. Alright, let's get back to it. There we go. Speaking of Overwatch, I've been thinking, like, when it comes to Overwatch and all that stuff, and how class role plays, like, I was thinking about what Final Fantasy XIV did with their PvP. Because while their PvP is still not the best thing, it's become a lot more manageable and better to play. And the thing that I liked about Final Fantasy XIV PvP was the fact that in Final Fantasy XIV, you don't have job roles in your what do they call it, in your battles. Like, technically you do have roles and it depends on your job. Like, if you play a tank class, usually you are the protector. If you play DPS, you are the ones that like do damage. If you're a healer, you do healing, right? But Final Fantasy XIV managed to do away with the class system in PvP to make it so like every team doesn't require a tank or every team doesn't require a healer. And you get like teams where it's like 5 DPS, or maybe you'll get a team that's like 5 healers, right? It was interesting how they did it, and it made me want to think like, how could Overwatch implement something like that? Where instead of having like restrained team compositions where you're forced to have, say, a tank and a support, right? And 2 DPS. What if you had like a team just full of DPS or something like that? Kind of like back in the old days, for those who played Overwatch before all the updates and everything that happened. Days where you could have like six Torbjorns charging up, or you have 6 Bastions defending a point. It may sound overpowered, but at the same time, it's not as bad as you think, because like 6 Bastions have no mobility. 6 Bastions can get blindsided, right? Torbjorns are useless when their turrets go down. A team full of Mercies, yeah, everyone bringing back each other and healing, but nobody kills each other. Like, that's the thing. It's surprisingly balanced, and I kind of miss those games. I know they have like the classic role in Overwatch where you could play with old rules, but you know, I was wondering like if there's a way to solve that for quick play. The idea of Overwatch not trying to do roles. Overwatch tries to be too competitive. Yeah, they try to force the comp scene. Yeah, like the thing is, the comp scene makes sense, but at the same time, if they lighten up on the skill strengths, the comps don't have to matter, right? Say DPS, right? It could be like a triangle thing where DPS is good against tanks, tanks can take down healers, healers are good against DPS. I don't know. Support can, I don't know, restrain DPS. They're all about control and all that stuff, right? Something like that, right? But I think it's like one of those things, I lost track of what I was gonna say actually. But I do think it's one of those things that I think it'll be more fun if team comms didn't matter in the objective, right? Like if you don't have a tank, you don't sound like, oh no, we can't do the objective, right? That's just me though. Especially after doing Final Fantasy XIV PvP and being able to beat any comp, it's kind of nice. It was interesting to see how like characters fit into roles. Like Paladin is the obvious stalwart defender, right? And then like the warrior's like the undying character, right? Dark Knight's like the DPS tank, while Gunbreaker is crazy. Right? Technically, while they do play the tank role, they still do damage. You know, they're blue DPS and green DPS after all. And I saw that too. Like I thought it was interesting too when I looked at Overwatch, some of the new characters I never played. Like when I looked at the support, it was interesting to see what they did because they pretty much made a Reinhardt support character, which is the Bridget girl. They made a Soldier 76 support character, which is the guy with the grenade launcher gun thingy, right? You know who I'm talking about, the soldier. The healing Soldier 76. And I thought that was like a interesting take because technically the new character is just a healer Genji when you think about it, right? Climb walls, throw shurikens, heal. It's pretty much healing Genji. So I thought like that might be an interesting approach to making characters in a way, right? Where you take a DPS kit and you convert it to a healing kit. Or you take a tanking kit, you convert it to a healing kit. Same thing there too. It's like, oh, let's take this I don't know, let's take Junkrat, give him a bunch of HP, make his explosives do less damage, but make it so he flies around with explosives. I don't know, he's a tank. Put portal or barriers. Sounds like you should play Paladins. I heard about Paladins. And I know about Paladins not having the class meta thing where it's like, oh, every class has to adhere. A Mercy will always be a healer thing. If I remember correctly in Paladins, you can build your deck so you become whatever class you want or whatever your team needs, right? So it's like, oh, I see we have a tank diva and a DPS diva, so I'm gonna be a healing diva. Something like that, right? Deck building. I did play a Paladins for a bit. It was fun. Amelia Watson. I think that's an interesting take on it, honestly, too. I'm kind of sad that Paladins didn't hit as hard. Like, I feel like if Paladins did a little bit better, Overwatch would actually have some pretty good competition. Not to say Paladins is bad or anything, but I don't think they did well in their advertising. They should have, like, advertised more and, like, you know, try to, like, feel that Overwatch. I don't know if Paladins is better, but I do think Paladins has every right to stand out as its own thing. It is not just an Overwatch clone, because Overwatch did it after Paladins after all. It's its own games with its own mechanics and its own characters. Nerf this, says that one girl with the green clothing that looks a little bit exposy. Paladin streams when, Alan? Oh, is it too late for me to get the Amelia Watson? Like, I was considering like downloading Paladins just for that, just to get Amelia Watson voice pack, but oh, it's a little too late because my teammates are always salty meatbags. You too can be a salty meatbag. Sorry about that. Still sick. Still expiring. Also Activision and SEX abuse. Yeah, that was the accusations, even though it was true. Yeah. Blizzard has had such a rough time recently, that's for sure. Between Diablo Immortal, the Overwatch 2 fiasco stuff, Blizzard has hit some hard times, honestly. I mean, it's hard to see what Blizzard become. Accusation. Such an American word. It is a very American word, but I gotta stay neutral. Use it like always. I like to stay neutral so I don't, like, what's it called, thread into territories that I don't belong. I am not a, what's it called? I am not a drama tuber. I'm a Alan tuber. Just like it. I know my rights. I know my rights too. I also know my lefts. My left is to the left of my rights, to make sure that my rights don't get in the way of my lefts. Though, sometimes when you think about it, isn't a left just a right, double right, right? When a right takes too many rights, does it become a left, or does it stay a right? In fact, how many rights does it take to become a left, when one left can become a right so easily? Am I right? Do you get it? Okay, then. There we go. Next panel. I always wonder, like, I don't know that many other webtoon artists or comic artists or manga artists. I feel like I'm going slow for inking because I always wonder how long it takes for somebody else to ink. Anybody in my chat that's a webtoon artist? Any comic artists in chat? Any artists? How long did it take you to ink? Especially with Inktober coming up. Maybe I'm probably gonna practice some inking skills to make my skill set faster. I did already got some ready though. Like I'm trying to make sure that I keep in mind my own time as well as how complicated I can make a Inktober drawing. So I set some parameters and rules to make sure that it doesn't get too far. In fact, let me spoil you guys. Look chat, you guys are special. You guys get a little bit sneak peek, right? Behind the scenes. So the plan behind it is to make pretty small drawings, something like more vertical, right? And the idea is to put the drawing in there and make that into ink, right? And then when I'm done with Inktober, I'll set them all side by side. For two reasons. One, it'll make it so it's easier to draw because I have less space to fill out. So I can make good use of my positive and negative space. Two, it makes it easier to compile together. And three, I can get this done at a faster time because there's less things to worry about. Smart, right? Tell me how smart I am, chat. I need a big brain emote in chat. Alan, big brain. Still got some coffee though. There we go. Has anyone here played Dead by Daylight? Tomorrow's gonna be my first stream with Dead by Daylight. And I downloaded the game, I started it up and everything, and I decided to check out like some of the tutorial stuff. But I was kind of curious about like characters and how permanent points are. Was there like a way to reset points? Like, should I be investing in killers or should I be investing in survivors? Like, I was a little bit like I wouldn't say overwhelmed, but I was confused as to, like, since the currency is shared between killers and survivors, I didn't know which should I be investing into. Because technically, if I invest in survivors, That means I'm probably gonna be playing mostly as survivors. Right? Is that how that works? That'll be fun. I invited Miro, and Miro found 2 of her friends to join in too. So we have a full party of 4. The killer's gonna always be a random stranger though. I think it'd be fun if we did like a team of 5. I wonder if that game has proximity chat though. You can't hear me from yelling. You can hear me yelling from across the room. Oh, my knees are spaghetti. I wonder how Ina inks so quickly. It's starting to get hot in my room though. Give me a second, I'm gonna turn on my fan. If you guys hear a humming or buzzing, let me know. Because I'm starting to get hot. Or is that just you, chat? Right? Get it? Is it getting hot in here? Or is that just my chat? Hey, get it? Get it, chat? Get it? You know, I'm calling you guys hot. You're always hot. That's because have you noticed I'm wearing a coat? A fur coat. Or would it be a wool coat? I guess technically it's a wool coat. Is wool just fur? Oh, I'm questioning my life now. I have a friend that's like that. They always say it's hot, and like I always say like, are you wearing your sweater right now? And they're like, no. Yes. And it turns out they just need to take off their sweater when they're hot. But I'm on the opposite end. I'm not hot because I'm wearing a sweater. I'm hot because I'm generating heat. I'm a warm-blooded animal. I'm what they call a mammalian. You know, these sweaters are always cute on a character. Like these big puffy sweaters with the ribs on it. There we go. Remy looks so cute in this sweater. Doesn't she look cute, chat? Tell me how cute Remy is. Tell me how cute she is. Look at her and her little diamond eyebrows. Her eyebrows are always changing. They're now in the diamond phase. They're like a little caterpillar, right? They cocoon themselves, soon to grow into beautiful butterflies. I'm getting tired. I definitely should have drank that coffee after dinner. Have you ever guys gotten worried about drinking too much like liquids? Because I remember I hear stories about people who get water poisoning or poisoning. But basically they would drink a lot of liquids and then their body can't process it all, so they end up essentially drowning in their own way. I try to avoid drinking that much liquids. Like, I wanted to drink coffee, but the thing is, I had a sore throat. So I thought some peppermint tea would do better, but I didn't have my coffee in the end. And right now it's way too late to have coffee. I have like a deadline timeline for coffee. I can't drink coffee past a certain point because I'm afraid that it might make me insomniatic. Sodomize. Can you super chat me a coffee? Do you think they deliver coffee? I never done DoorDash or anything, but like, say I wanted like a coffee from McDonald's or from Starbucks. Do you think I could DoorDash myself a coffee? And would that be worth it? Like, is the DoorDash like fee like $10? Because I'm not gonna pay $10 plus the coffee fee for that. You're back? Welcome back. Welcome back, big bro. Oh, Nanako. Nanako. Nanako, more like Nana go. Maybe one day I'll try that. I'll try to DoorDash myself a coffee from McDonald's. Just for one coffee? Yeah, just for one coffee. Like an extra espresso. What do they call it in? Oh, I got a burp again, chat. Like an extra espresso coffee from Starbucks. I wonder how much that costs. Payment, purchase on Google. YouTube subs. Oh no, it's my subscription to Ina. Ina. Do you guys have any, like, what's it called? Subscribers you subscribe to? Like, VTuber stuff? Have you ever subbed to a VTuber? Man, I'm really tired today. Not yet. Not yet. Have you subbed to me? You could get these really cool emotes that you see on my drawing tablet. This is a sponsored stream. Sponsored by myself. We'll call it Alan Shadow Legends. They don't call me Alan Raid Shadow Legends McGee for nothing. Kelpie, did you just bought all those emotes to flex the fact that you don't need a sub for him? Are you flexing right now? Boy, I be seeing you flexing. Oh, Alan, huh? I want to get more emote slots, but I'm considering, like, what's it called? Like, I don't know how many people here in chat heard of Better TV, Better Twitch TV. Better Twitch TV is like an external third-party program, but the cool thing about it is that streamers get to add their own personalized emotes. That way, you don't have to get subs for it. Gonna head to sleep? Alright, Tay, have a good night. Thank you for joining me tonight. I'll see you on another night. Have a good night. Man, I said night so many times in this one thing. Would you like a night to take your night? Good night. Destroy Tail sleep cycle. It's okay. We'll make that into an emote. We'll make it into a clock. As well as 140k. 140k souls. Remember that, Tay? Let that sting you at night when you go to sleep. Alan. Night. Good night, Tay. Bye bye. I don't think Aine would have sweaters with ribs on it. I feel like everybody has a sweater with a rib on it. You just forgot that? Heck yeah, I did it! Remind you of the burden of your sins! Let's go, Alan! Bringing back traumatic memory! Let's go! Thanks for doing your part. You're welcome, Tay. Good night. Don't worry. If it's any condolences, next time you play it, you might lose even more. My condolences. Good night, Tay. There we go. Condolences. You're welcome. I like condolence. When I was like younger, Helen dumb. When I was younger, there was this anime called I forgot what it's called actually. It's like My Condolences, My Master, something like that. Let me see if that anime, if that's the right title for it. We're trying to go for an anime hunt really quick. Let's see. My Condolences, Master Anime. Is this it? Let me see. But basically the show was about like this guy who had a childhood friend and he wanted to go out with her, but then this girl came barging into his life and was like, I'm gonna marry you instead, and something like that. Like looking back at it, it's very typical, actually. Let's see, condolence anime. Let me see if I can find it. Condolence anime. It's something Gosho Shin-sama. Gosho Shin-sama. Oh, here we go. Is this it? Yeah, my condolences, Nino Miyakun, I think. When I was younger, that was like an anime that I used to check out a lot. Let me show you guys. Let's see, my condolences. Like, it used to be really... I used to enjoy it a lot. Let me go put it on screen really quick. Nino Miyakun. It was it was back in my high school days, but part of the reason I liked it was because the characters look cute. But it was one of those fan service animes. I'm still say so, guys. I'm still say so. But like, let me show you the art style. It's cute. Like, you kind of could see my art style coming from it. Let me see if this just pastes correctly. Nope, it does not paste correctly. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Don't look, chat. Here you go. Yeah, see? You can kind of see, like, some, what's it called? Some resemblance, I think. No, my eyes are small, actually. I don't know. But this anime used to be like an anime I really enjoyed when I was younger. Like, I would rewatch it and all that stuff. My condolences. It's kind of weird, too. It's like looking back at it, it's not as super as amazing as I remember it being. I don't know if that's because back then I wasn't as good of an artist, or if it's one of those things that, like, looking through rose-tinted glasses. But I do remember enjoying the anime a lot. You guys have any anime like that, where it's like, you know, an anime that you remember enjoying a lot when you were younger, but looking back at it, you don't know how much you'll enjoy it still? K-On! Still haven't seen K-On, chat. Looks familiar. Yeah, it's like, it was pretty funny. It was a romance comedy one. Short, 12 episodes. Finished it up in 12 episodes, basically. The blue hair girl, the pink hair girl. I think the pink hair girl was a succubus or something, too. And it turns out, like, the blue hair girl was actually the sister of the pink hair girl. And she was like, okay, I guess since we're a sister, you gotta have the guy. Spoilers for anybody who wants to watch it. Here, let me go read the synopsis. Nino Miyakun works as a mercenary? Wait, I don't remember that part. Miles' goal was to get over succubus and control her powers. Ah, yeah. And Ryoko share the same room. Shungo's the childhood friend. Yeah. Yeah, if I remember correctly, he gets together with the pink hair girl. Spoilers. Working good. Working? I don't know. Oh, you mean working as in the anime question? Not good. I think I haven't seen Working though. But honestly, like, when I look at K-On and Working, like, I feel like those two animes are pretty close to what I'm creating with Offtask. You know? Maybe I'll have to watch it one day. I canceled my Crunchyroll subscription recently, but I haven't been using it, that's why. I was like, maybe I should watch an anime, but then I was like, I don't have time for anime. I say as I buy Disney Plus and watch The Incredibles 2. It's too similar. Isn't too similar. Well, it's cute. I know. I could see it's cute, and it's kind of like the thing I was aiming for, that comfy kind of cute look. That's what I was aiming for with Offtask, to make it feel happy and go lucky. It's that comfy feeling, like you know these characters for years, and Aine's being dumb again. Aine! Bam, boom, straight to the moon. They are pretty different. Back when I was in high school, though, I used to watch like so much anime. Like every second was me watching a new anime. Like a new anime episode. Like there was so many animes that I watched, which were really actually really cool, and I wish I could remember. Like this was before I made a backlog or make a list of all the stuff that I did, because I kind of want to go back and explore some of those old things. They were pretty fun. Like that one right there, the one I just talked about, the My Condolences, Nino Mio-kun. That one? Like that one was like trapped in my memories. And I could think of like a couple more like that, like Dear S. You guys remember Dear S? Or Chobits. Chobits was fun. Just don't read the rest of the manga. No, I think the rest of the manga was cute. Just, you know, it was cute. That was the easiest to describe it. And then there was another one. What was it called? Mahora Bora. Yeah. And then Mahora Bora's artist did another manga. I forgot what it's called. Let me see. Mahora Bora. Mahora Bora was cute because it was about, basically it was about these people living in this apartment complex, and the landlord girl, right? She happens to have this special condition where it's like I don't know what was the specific term, but it was basically a multiple personality disorder. So whenever she hurt or like got into some sort of physical trauma, like she hit her head or something, her personality shift. And she had like 3 different personality. One like a bookworm kind of thing that was quiet. One of them was like this hyperactive kid one. And the other one was like this like delinquent girl. So it's a romance comedy, but basically the guy is trying to like, he wants to get together with her kind of thing, right? At first he didn't, but she had like all these different personalities that made it hard because like she would not remember the things that happened during those times. So it was actually a fun story. It was actually really short too. I think it was only like 50 chapters. 50 chapters is short, I say, as I have 50 chapters in my own book. There was another one too. What was it called? It was like it was this manga called, ooh, it's on the tip of my tongue. I think Migi? Something Migi? Something Migi. But basically what the story about that one was that there was this girl that liked this guy. And then like he's like wait, no, he didn't like him actually. Did she? Yeah, she liked him. I remember now. And one day she woke up and she was his left hand. It was such a quirky and fun kind of idea. And he had to live with her living as his left hand. So like whenever she had to eat, he had to feed his left hand. He had to hide his left hand from people. He had to like, you know, like the girl in real life. No, that's gonna spoil it if you want to read it. I don't want to spoil it. The girl, like in real life, she's basically, you saw that one? It's so cute. I like that one. The anime is pretty good, but the manga went further and it was fun. It was a happy ending. You never watched it, but you've seen it? Yeah. It's really funny too, because there's like a whole bunch of funny scenarios when your hand is a girl. It was such a goofy concept, but it really worked because the kid was like a delinquent and stuff, and the girl taught him like kindness, happiness, what it means to be a man, A man with a girl for a hand. Heck yeah. I would recommend that. I forgot what it's called though. Let's see, what else do I know? My manga database. Oh. I don't know if you guys heard this one, but it's basically oh, I forgot what it was called. But it's basically about this man who has a daughter, but he didn't know he had a daughter, right? And he's like a big otaku and this big, like really big otaku nerd, and he's actually a manga creator, right? And he had a daughter who ended up living with him. But the thing was, he didn't know he had the daughter in the first place. Like, it was a big surprise. The girl just suddenly showed up and was like, yeah, I'm your daughter. I'm kind of sad this never actually got an anime. But basically, it was about this awkward, like, this man trying to learn how to live with his daughter kind of thing. She was like a little elementary school student, too. It was so fun and cute. It didn't have an anime, though, sadly. I feel like that would, like, really deserve an anime. And the ending was pretty good. I liked the ending. Caught everyone off guard. I remember there was a forums I used to go to, and when that ending occurred, the forum blew up. The Taku has a daughter? Is that possible? It was. In fact, yeah, he has a daughter. It was with the girl that like left him and everything. They had like a one-night stand and like he had a daughter. And it was like the girl's like, yeah, it's your daughter. And like at first like they didn't know if it was, but then like they looked at his eyebrows and her eyebrows, and they both had thick eyebrows. And you know, when you guys have a matching character trait, that's how you know like you guys are related. That's like if someone looked at like my ram horns and looked at another animal or person with horns, we're related now. You are my brother, you are my sister. They were closer than brothers. Now they gotta fight each other. No matter what, let the games begin. No matter what, may the best man win. No matter what. Time to duel. I play one card face down in defense mode and one card face down. Your move, Joey. You must be slipping up because I didn't think that move would be so simple. I play the Flame Swordsman. Attack his face down card. Joey, no first turn move is that simple. Reveal. Mirror Force. No! I miss Yu-Gi-Oh! And his dorkiness. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was so dorky. Yeah. I have a Brooklyn accent. Yeah. I don't want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Have you guys ever want to watch like those old shows? Like those old shows that you used to watch when you were a kid? I guess that's everybody. I'm sure that's everybody. Like in my case, I kind of want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Brooklyn Rage! My voice gives me strength, but my hair gives me the power to defy gravity! No! Say goodbye to Exodia! I won't lie, I'm starting to lose track of what's actually real and what's not in that show. Little Karibo does such a good job that sometimes I forget that it's not real. Oh man, did they still do a bridge series? I'm wondering what's like the latest abridged series that's been done. Like I know Dragon Ball Z finished their abridged series. One second, I'm gonna cough. Guys, I'm still sick. I'm dying, guys. Give me a super chat. A super chat one. Thank you for the Aka chat. But yeah, like I'm wondering like if people are still doing a bridge series. Felt like there was a certain time where a bridge series were super popular. You know? Be wasted if you died, it's okay. just take it with me to the grave. It's one of those things that if I die on stream chat, I want you guys to donate. That way I have money for the Sanzu River. You know how that whole tradition goes where it's like, if you die, you gotta put money on the grave to make sure they can cross the river? I need those super chats. I need those aka. I need those blues. Owies. It's never a waste when you're dead. Why always looks so happy? She always looks like she just has one brain cell there. Like if we did an x-ray of her head, it would look something like this. No. I mean, I'm just kidding. It would look like this. She thinks with her heart, not her head. And down in her chest would be where her brain would be. Oh, that reminds me. I had this fun idea. You can relate, be quiet, you. I had this fun idea. So I had like, back when I was younger, I mean, I'm still young. I'm still forever 18 teehee. Wait, no, 17 teehee. Back when, so I had this idea, right? And it was a zombie idea. And it was a fun idea because like, it was during the time where zombie tropes were getting overplayed. And everyone was like, I want to see a new zombie thing. I want to see something different from the normal zombie stuff, right? So my idea was that, like, imagine this, right? The zombie is a parasite in the body, right? So, like, you know, it starts off with the thing is like, oh, the parasite's gonna be here in the brain. So you hit the zombie in the head, it dies, right? But then I thought, wouldn't it be interesting, like, the parasite becomes alive and starts moving around the body? So it becomes like, oh, the weak point, like, so like somebody shoots a zombie, his brains get blown out, but then the zombie's still moving, right? Right? They're trying to affect you. Maybe the parasite emerges like Las Plagus, right? And does something like that, right? Or what if it moved down to the leg, right? So the parasite is in the leg. So it becomes that in order to kill it, you had to shoot the leg because the leg is the weak point. Or like the arm, something like that. So I had like an idea like that for a zombie story where it's like, it's a zombie that continues to adapt to the humans. And while they still stay relatively simple, where, you know, they just try to eat people, their complexity comes from the fact that they adapt to certain strategies. So instead of being like a shoot them in the head kind of situation, it becomes a situation where it's like, oh no, I gotta look at his body. Where's the protrusion from? Shoot that kind of thing. And I bet you're wondering is like, well, if you blow the head, wouldn't that kill it? Well, smarty pants. Yes. Because technically if you blow the head off, how is it gonna fight you? The smarty thing is that it tries to bite you with the parasite, right? The reason why zombies bit you, right, was because the parasite was in the head. So it was the easiest way to like sting you like that, right? So maybe it could be like a zombie who has it in his hand, right? The zombie parasite comes out to lay its eggs in you, like through its hand, or maybe its feet, right? So maybe like it's one of those things where you pay attention to the top part of the body, but then the foot comes out and stings you. Kind of reminds me of like I Am Hero. I don't know if anyone ever read about that. What the heck you're talking about? I'm talking about my zombie story. It was a fun story idea. Yeah, I'll make a good game idea. But I guess it's already done with Resident Evil. Resident Evil. Oh yeah, speaking of which, tomorrow, guys, is the first day of Spooktember. It's October, but spooky. Ooh, and you know what that means? I am legally obligated to play Halloweeny games, starting with tomorrow with Dead by Daylight. Please don't. I don't want to play anything scarier than that. I was like looking through a list of my Steam games, and I have a whole bunch of Steam games. And I was thinking like, ooh, do I really want to play the scary one? So I chose some Halloween feeling games. They're a bit scary, but they're also a bit like spooky. You know, not like scary like, ooh, it's jump scare. More like, oh my gosh, that's gross, that's disgusting, but I'm intrigued kind of thing. I want to try to I figured out my whole schedule for October. So I have an idea for how October is going to go. Hopefully it'll be fun. I had some fun ideas, like basically my focus on October, like at first I was going to do like a long-term game that will take me a couple hours to beat, so it's going to be basically across different streams. But I decided to try to make it so like each stream is a one-off thing. So it's like I won't come back to this game. Maybe I will, depending on the game. But the focus of it is not for like the ongoing storytelling, but rather the once kind of scary, spoopy experience. I hope you guys have fun with that, right? Do you guys have any game suggestions for scary October? Like honestly, if I ever become bigger as a streamer and I have to play these scary games, I'll look for either someone to collab with, or I will resent every October. I would be literally terrified of October passing by because it means I had to play spooky games. I don't want to play spooky games, but I'll do it for the content, chat. This is for you, chat. I'll be spooked out. Warsh. Wait, is that what Scooby says? Warsh. Raggy. I want a Scooby snack. Raw. I want to try Hello Neighbor, but I heard it got bad. Yeah. Hello Neighbor is like a very interesting case. I don't know, like ever since I seen the beginning of Hello Neighbor, I just got a good hunch that it wasn't gonna be good. Not because like the gameplay was a bad idea, but just because it's hard to make a concept wrap around the idea of a hide and seek game, you know? And I'm not to say that basically all horror games, because technically all horror games are a game of hide and seek. Just look at Amnesia. The thing is though, those games add an extra spin to it that changes it in certain ways. Like Amnesia doesn't take place in just a single house. I'm trying to think of other games. Soma has you on a journey basically. So yeah, I think Hello Neighbor wasn't gonna be successful unless there was some sort of growth of the formula, you know? Like it was hard to grow because like it's either they made his house super wacky, which is what they did for a couple times, or they make it so it had a super deep basement. Or the beta was fun. Yeah, the beta was fun. I didn't play it though. I watched some streamers though. I watched Mr. Vinay Vinesauce. What? Play it. Pretty cool guy. You should check out his album, Red Fox. Look at me advertise other people. I like to advertise everybody except myself, chat. My throat is sore. After this stream, I'm gonna get some peppermint tea. You guys have any homegrown solutions for sore throats? Because if I don't get one after the stream, I might not come back. I'll be gone. I'll be taken by the darkness. Just like in those scary games where the character coughs, then like the zombie sees it and like runs towards him, and he can't stop coughing and dropping spaghetti. Lemon with peppermint tea. Actually we have lemon juice. Lemon extract. Maybe that'll work. We only have limes in this household. We're not lemon people. Granted, lemons are my favorite flavor. I love lemons. Lemons are so good. Have you guys ever just ate a lemon? Just like took a big bite out of a nice juicy lemon? Please don't do that, chat. You're gonna hurt yourself. I'm gonna sneeze. Or not. Do you think, like, I got a question. Is sneezing what's it called? A symptom of being sick? Because whenever I think of being sick, I don't think about sneezing a lot. I think of coughing a lot. Whenever I think of a lot of sneezing, I think of it like a symptom of allergies. I wonder if I'm allergic to the new dog. Oh no, that'd be terrible. Turns out I'm allergic to my own dog. especially the newest one that I just got. Allergic? That puppy is hypoallergic? What does that mean? What does hyperallergic mean? Does that mean he's allergic to me? What does that mean? I gotta look it up. What is hypoallergic? Hypoallergic? What does that mean? Kelpie, you're not making any sense. Hypoallergenic. I think this is what you meant. Relatively unlikely to cause allergic reaction. I typed it up and I saw a picture of my dog. I guess you're right, Kelpie. I guess the dog is hypoallergenic. I wonder why that's the case. What makes him so allergenic free? Do we have any dog professors in the chat? If you're a dog professor, in chat, say I. They are the best. Then I must. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Like for the last few days, I was so worried that I was allergic to my dog. Like I was scared that I was allergic to him, which meant that, like, you know, I couldn't be around him anymore. I'm glad it's not that reason. I love that dumb dog. He may be running around and picking up my underwear and running off with it, but it's cute. I mean, it's better than my previous dog. My previous dog would eat the underwear. Type of dog that doesn't shed. Oh, I see. I see. Well, I guess you could say I'm a hypogenolinic sheep because I don't shed either. Dogs are some crazy stuff. And it's just might be nice just being a dog. Just waking up, saying like, you know what, today I'm gonna eat somebody's underwear and do so and like not get kicked out of the house. Cat, do you want to eat underwear? Eat this. There we go. See? Remy is tired of Ine stuff. Don't you hate it when you flip a drawing and you realize the mistakes that you made? Chat, these are the sins and my burdens. Just to let you know, chat, though, if you follow Offtask, I probably won't finish this chapter by Sunday. So this Sunday is gonna be a 4 coma again. 4 coma, let's go! Heck yeah! You guys love 4 comas, right, chat? Tell me you love 4 comas. Tell me now, or else I have to pull out the gun. I don't feel like pulling out the gun, though. I gotta draw that gun. That way I can make it officially my gun emote. Look, Ine's getting bonk. This is your favorite thing, chat. Yeah, don't Alan dumb me. This is like an Alan Hart moment. Post Alan Harts in the chat. There we go. I wonder though, if you buy emotes in my stream, are you able to use them in other streams? Like say like, I wonder about that. I gotta try that out. Because I'm kind of curious if that way, because I want to do more raids at the end of stream. That way I could just like throw you guys at somebody else. But I wanted to do it so like I create an emote for it. So it'll be like, we'll go in there and we're gonna Alan dumb it up. Or maybe something kinder, like Alan raid. We'll make Alan raid. Right? And then like, I was thinking about doing something like that, but I didn't know if that's gonna work because like, can you just get away with the emote? Oh wait, that's right. I think there's a way for that to work. Let me see. Actually, I gotta look at the rating mechanics again. Oh, but speaking of rating mechanics, on the VTuber Discord I'm part of, they're planning to do like a Final Fantasy 14 get together, and I was just like saying like, oh, I could join maybe. So yeah, expect some future Final Fantasy 14 streams, chat. Maybe it'll be a raid, maybe it'll be a map party, maybe we'll just go into somebody's house and just dance naked. I don't know. What do people do in Final Fantasy 14? I definitely don't do that last one. I still want to do like a stream where I go sneak into people's houses and review it. Of course, I'm not going to show their name on stream. That way, you know, you won't go harass them or anything. But I think it'll be pretty fun. Sneak into people's houses. This is my house now. I'm like the type of burglar that wouldn't like take anything. I would leave something for you. In other words, a bad burglar. You like that game? You like Final Fantasy 14? Maybe you could join me, Kelpie, for my Final Fantasy 14 house review. Food review. Oh, that reminds me too. I was watching YouTube and I found this guy who does food reviews, like fast food reviews. And whenever he does it, he dresses up in like a very nice sharp suit. He would be all dressed up and everything, and he'd eat it properly with a fork and knife and review the food. I don't know who the guy is, but I remember seeing him before when I was younger, so I'm glad to see that he's still doing content. I guess there's like, if you review fast food, that's a never-ending job, because there's always going to be new fast food things. Like tacos. I swear, every fast food chain is getting their own taco. I didn't realize this until I went there, but Burger King has their own taco. Jack in the Box has their own taco. Taco Bell, well, I think it's self-explanatory. But then, like, how come you don't see that equivalent in other places? Like, how come Taco Bell doesn't sell burgers? Why doesn't Burger King sell? Wait, no, they already sell burgers. Yeah, you know what I mean. Del Taco's just a weird case. Del Taco sells like everything. I don't know if they know what they want to be. Am I allowed to talk about brand names? Where's my manager? Manager-kun! Am I doing something bad? I don't think I'm allowed to mention brand names on stream. Under Twitch TV contract. Alright guys, I'm not supposed to be talking about brand names. Let me change it. Bell Baco and McDonald's fast food chains, guys. Don't report me, chat. I don't want to get fired. Look at that intense bonk. Aine is now officially dead A. We hardly knew A. Here we go. I thought I was your manager? You're not my manager, you're my producer. There's a difference. You don't manage me at all. If you're my manager, you're doing a bad job. Where's my pay raise, Manager-kun? Where's my, what's it called? Where's my ad spot? Manager-kun, why didn't we get the contract with said company? Where's my sponsorship deal? Where's my choco latte? I'm gonna put like a picture on Aine's sweater. I think it needs to have something cute on it. Don't you dare cry, Manager-kun. Who do you think you are crying? I'm the one that should be crying. Let me go get my gun. Oh, laughing so much it's hurting my throat, chat. I think I'll finish this panel and then I'll call it a night. Then I'm gonna get some peppermint tea. Maybe I'll put some lemon juice in it. Aine got bonked. There we go, panel done. So we got a total of 1 1/3 of a page done. I think that's pretty good. In 2 hours. That's pretty good. Alright, I think now is a good time to call it a night. I'm gonna go save it. Okay. for being off task and distracted, I think that's a good pace. Let me go ahead and switch on over chat. Alright. So, I hope you enjoyed tonight as much as I did. As you can see, I came prepared. So, I already have the schedule up, right? Don't you hate it when you're congested? That's what I am right now. So, they said I could be anything. Bah! One of my favorite artworks of the last week. So, as you can see, today's stream is already over. So, we did some art stuff, which is drawing. Technically just a Zatsudan stream, chat. I might as well just start calling it Zatsudan. Drawing Zatsudan. But, tomorrow, guys, it's gonna be Dead by Daylight. Oh, speaking of which, though, take a look at this, guys. Watch this, watch this. Ta-da! I got myself some cards ready, so that way I'm a lot more organized and fresh looking, right? So instead of actually just tossing things on the screen, now I can toss it on this card. Pretty cool, right? So, as I said, tomorrow will be the Dead by Daylight stream. See, as you can see, I made the thumbnail. Pretty cute. It's gonna be fun because I'm gonna be collabing with Miro, and Miro was able to invite 2 of her friends, so we have a full party of 4, and we're all gonna play Survivors together. Oh, I'm sorry, my throat is really dry. And on Sunday, chat, we're gonna finish up Cult to the Lamb. As you can see, the cult is officially closing. It's gonna be the last stream of the Cult to the Lamb because I'm feeling like we're on the final dungeon or final boss, unless they toss something up or if I fail really hard. But if not, we're gonna finish it there. And if we finish early, I'll jump into another game. I don't know, we'll see. Maybe we'll do some Terraria. Because I'm in the mood for Terraria. Right? And with that said, that's pretty much the schedule for this week. Next week, I'm planning to do some more October-filled games. I did fill out the schedule on Twitch, so if you want to check out what the schedule will look like during then, that would be fun. But let's move on to advertisement. Ad time. So first things first, as I said earlier, ta-da! So, hey, that's pretty cute. It's like me inside of me. This month, I'm going to be doing something fun on my Twitter for, as I like to call, Inktuber. So, if you're a VTuber and you want me to draw you, just drop your PNGs for me to ink, okay? I'll make it into something fun, and we'll see. We'll see what it's going to be. I'm going to try to get 31 pictures done in the month of October. I do have a list ready, though, in case it's not, so just follow my Twitter for some fun artwork stuff, okay? And... Oh, I got to burp again. I mute myself. Along with ad time, Jupitermen! Jupitermen gets updated every Tuesday, so Tuesday has passed and episode 12 is now out for you to read. But, being that it's also the free one, if you want to check out the later episodes, wink wink wink, right? If you want to check out the later episodes, right? You can get the fast pass, chat. But it's pretty good. Jupitermen's about 2 siblings trying to figure out what it means to be a superhero. And the complications around that. Check it out. It's on Webtoons. And with that said, chat, that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'm gonna go get myself some tea. In fact, let me get rid of this coffee. Back chat, you can have this coffee. There you go, chat. Get a lemon. Yeah, I gotta get something. My throat is sore. But I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Make sure, chat, hydrate, rest up, stretch your legs, and have fun. Remember to enjoy yourself, okay? Life is short, and do the best that you can and have fun, okay? I hope you enjoyed tonight as much as I did, and I want to wish you guys good night and adieu. Bye-bye. 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 Oh, I should get like a wiggling emote or like a wiggling body. That way I can move like left and right. Oh, I got an idea. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Just you watch, guys. This what's it called? Tomorrow, I'm gonna get an upgrade. Just watch this. Alright guys, though, good night. Bye bye. Upgrading. I'm gonna be a surgeon. I'm gonna surgerize myself. I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna give myself implants. I'm gonna give myself all kinds of augmentations. It'll be just like cyber